श्री राम जय जय राम ओम। 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 I was thinking you are still coming there.
This is not a classroom. You don't have to get up. Even classroom, I don't think nowadays does it.
It again went off, Swamiji. It again, speak again.
Huh?
It went off again.
Keep it with you.
No, we can tell Sundar to
Very
replace.
small
Sundar
people,
said to
no.
order it, so I have to order
Only
tomorrow.
few people
I'll
we can
order
address them
tomorrow.
without mic.
Okay, Swamiji. Tomorrow I'll order another one.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai இதுக்கு வேணும்
என்னத்துக்கு
கிளாரிட்டி வரும் சுவாமிஜி கிளாரிட்டி
இது message Swamiji.
I collected a few this one. Brilliant. We should encourage.
Zainab. Yesterday. Zainab.
And see the language. I'll read out. Because they will.
Bhavani Amma must hear.
Bhavani Amma should know.
Bhavani Amma, yesterday's feedback. Innal's feedback.
Brilliant. Brilliant means brilliant. Nobody can imagine.
No.
Then
Every month we are
last session
every month we are getting, but and we are putting something in the vision. But yesterday was very, very touching.
B.Ed കുട്ടികൾ
അതെയോ ഇന്നലത്തെ ബി എഡ് അല്ല
ഇന്നലത്തെ B.Ed
58 കുട്ടികൾ
58 കറക്റ്റ് B.Ed Zainab college.
Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. After the COVID period, when this was developed, we were prompted to conduct camps for children. We were having it previously. Now we have a full-fledged campsite in Wayanad, where regular camps are going on a wonderful basis. 200 to 250, more than 250 camps in a year. And we cannot keep going there, so we started another movement called Vital. We were reaching out to B.Ed colleges. It is meant for value integrated teaching and learning. And during the COVID, everything came to a standstill. We could do 2 years. Then we were developing this, and suddenly, we were manually, involving in all these things. Then this shit came. Why not we have a small camp, 20, 25 people? So then camp started. Then now more than 30, 40, 50, 60, so that is a Ananda Kudir was built. So yesterday also students came. A few in English, Malayalam I am not reading, you may not be able to comment. A few in English. As I entered the ashramam for first time, this is written by Fatima Rilwana. As I entered the ashram for the first time, I felt a greater sense of silence and relief. In the same way, in the end of this, I felt a relaxation and a relief. The session was good and it has given us a lot of values. The questions raised by Sir Sridharan will always be in my mind and try to answer and also to seek answers from others. Totally a clear heart and a relief was there. I feel peaceful. I think we have to look upon ourselves, our inner self, rather than focusing on outer beauty. It is important to look into our own heart and make it more beautiful. Nasita Ibrahim. Naki Batul. I understand the importance of a kind gesture. For example, if mother is suffering from headache, spending a quality time with her is an important value I gained. We have to be compassionate towards others. For that, we have to understand our inner self first. It is the perspective that makes a thing good and bad, not the thing itself. Sainava. To be a very good human being, loving, helping, sacrificing, listening, and happy. Fatimata. To contribute to home, family, friends, college, and society. To be a very understanding self and understanding others. സ്നേഹത്തോടെയും സന്തോഷത്തോടെയും പരസ്പരം നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ജീവിക്കുക. നമ്മളാവുക. മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ ദേഷ്യത്തിലും അഹന്തയിലും ജീവിക്കാതെ നല്ലവരായി ജീവിക്കുക. അന്യത്വമില്ലായ്മ എന്താണെന്ന് തിരിച്ചറിവുണ്ടാകാൻ ഈ ക്ലാസ് സഹായിച്ചു. This class helped me to know what is absence of otherness. Who is telling, ഞാനും നീയും നമ്മളാണെന്ന ബോധം കൊണ്ടുവരുവാൻ ഇടയായതും. instead of you and me, it is we. So this class was helpful. We feel peace and tranquility. We are in a position to think about in a good way. It was a wonderful session. At the end of the session, the only thing that stays in my heart is that we are just mere human beings and only have life also have only have human beings and only have our life. So live your life for others and yourself like how a candle's life. We have to be nice with others, help each other throughout our life. It was a good session. We did not know how 2 hours have gone. Malayalam. Nice as well as interesting. Thank you for letting us to think about ourselves and society. A few we have every month we are bringing out a few in our vision. No? Every month. The session helped me realize how I was running away from my responsibilities. I had the opportunity to ask myself questions that I had never thought before. The session helped me realize the greatness of understanding myself. Everything was interesting because it was presented in the form of a game. Session reminded me to move from me to we. Though I don't yet know who I am, I have gained the energy to seek myself. Simple, stress-free session. Fatima in front. I realize that I too can take firm decisions. So these are all some of the things which give us the interest to go ahead with. More than 8,000 children have now come and gone in these 2.5 years. 8,000 children. So each one is touched, rekindled something. No teaching, preaching. But all these things come out from them. And here there is no difference between anybody. They will all come here, they will go to the gallery. Somebody will explain about the gallery, who founded this ashram, what was the guiding principle and all those things. Then they have a walk, then come here, you give them coffee.
Juice.
Juice. She is the PRO there. She is organizing the schools to come. And Sundar takes the class. Sridhar. Okay.
I
And
was just thinking that Sundar is not taking any class.
So then they come up to 12:30. They will be here. So nowadays the only problem is they come a little late. So everything has to be.
But Swamiji, they came on 9:40 itself. They all came yesterday.
Then they will have their meal and go. So altogether, it's a wonderful. We are all very, very happy to have them here, because accepting, we don't plead, appeal, just inform them, no.
Yes.
That's all. They come. In their own vehicle, they will come. We don't have to bother about anything. Only food. Teachers also come, not merely. Certain teachers will sit there. Certain teachers will sit here. That's all. But somebody will sit with them.
Sometimes 5 teachers. 2 times 8 teachers have come.
So that along with our Mauna session, this is also another activity which we are going on and reaching out to wider circle. Acha, now coming back, yes, any topic to be discussed?
Yesterday you told you will read something from Papa.
We will not read. We will not. It's a point. It's a wonderful point. But I will not read out. But I will tell you what is the contents. A synopsis of what Papa said, because it's a big article. a very big article. It's called Love Impersonal. But here the points you will just say. Points gathered from Birod Papa's article, love is impersonal. Love, righteousness and courage. The Gita is not merely a philosophical text describing the inner conflict. It is not merely, it is also there. It also affirms the Lord's role in history, protecting the righteous, removing forces of adharma. God is both infinite love and dynamic power, nurturing harmony while firmly opposing injustice. Nurturing harmony while firmly opposing injustice. The love is not passive or weak, it's courageous, protective, active in upholding righteousness. History offers examples such as Guru Gobind Singh and Shivaji, who combined deep spirituality with decisive action to safeguard faith and harmony. While perfect equality exists in the divine reality, the world of nature inevitably reflects the clash of opposing forces: altruism and selfishness, harmony and discord. Nature, this is the nature. Opposing forces. Therefore, a genuine spiritual seeker must stand for truth, confronting negative influences through thought, word, and action with steadiness and courage. Love is not cowardice, it is heroic strength guided by higher wisdom. Those who align with the divine are sustained by it. The eternal struggle between the higher self and the lower impulse is part of human life. Our duty is to consciously side with the higher. The call of the present age is not mere philosophy, but firm, purposeful action against tyranny, pride, oppression. Let us therefore live courageously with God, who is love, as our goal, working towards harmony rooted in truth. Some of the points. So that means, and we have before Gandhiji. He was very much with the society, but at least firmly rooted in spirituality. That is why he was free from fear, free from anything that pulls one down to the sense of individuality. So it doesn't mean, but our ashram style of functioning is not to enter into any public activities, because it has no missionary. Each one is designed. Here, Papa was prompted to declare that the ideal of the ashram is universal love and service based upon the vision of divinity. So this is a place where we try to go deep within ourselves and find the divinity, because only loving all, serving all, based on the vision of divinity. Just like in a factory or anywhere, not that everybody is a security force, Security force is there. Somebody has to do something else. Protecting, defense force, so many things. So here it doesn't mean the other one is bad. So that concentrating on our own sadhana here. And when we go out, we must have these principles. That's why Papa wrote like this. Inside the ashram, this is meant for that. Just like when you go to the school, it is for studies. It's purely for learning. When you go to the college, learning. Because that is the place for that, exclusively. Similarly, this is meant for, we were introduced, we have shared many times. We came here on hearing from Swami Chinmayananda Ji that this is a temple of sadhana. In 64 we came, 63 we heard. Temple of sadhana. So this is exclusively for sadhana. So let us not have any confusion here. Exclusively for sadhana. And nothing is planned and everything comes by itself. So vision of divinity, values, values, vision of divinity means not merely a form of a deity, it comes out in the form of love, perfection, dedication, gratitude, all moral, ethical, human values. So that is why we were also prompted to take up this value-based, not as a missionary work. Because when you say love all and serve all, it comes from value. And when children are given an opportunity now here to bring out this. So let us be very clear about the mission of ashram. Any other point? If we have no point, we will go through the
boards. It board alla.
என்னவா
It board ah.
போர்டல்ல போர்டு வாரி இருக்கு. Awaken the sleeping divine consciousness within us. In the proposed Namotsava in Tiruvannamalai, 20th, 21st. So, before every Nama session starts, half an hour, these points will be rendered to the participants in Tamil language. It takes about, we have experimented, it's a recorded talk, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So as soon as the session begins, this will be played. Slowly, we will hear. And afterwards, the Nama starts. And before the closing, half an hour, again it stops 3 or 4 minutes earlier, and then there will be an interaction. Whether we were able to remember the theme discussed at the beginning during the chanting. Whether it remember. Some may say no, somebody say yes. Somebody may say we are not able to hold on. Doesn't matter. We are trying. So then there are about 14 sessions on 20th, 14 sessions on 21st. So 14, that means 7 hours, half an hour gents, half an hour ladies. 7 into 2, 14. So these 14 points will be there, and then next day 14. So 28 points. These are the 28 points. This is the background. So the first point is awaken the sleeping divine consciousness within us. The divine consciousness is not absent from us. It is only asleep. Nama chanting gently awakens this inner awareness and brings the soul into direct contact with God. Nothing new is created. What already exists within us becomes alive and conscious. 2 examples, ready examples. They can improve it also. Anybody can bring any more examples. Like a lamp already filled with oil, it only needs to be lit. Without oil it cannot be. Without wick it cannot be. But we need something to light it. Like a seed already containing the seed, but it only needs nurturing. Number 2, know that He is the origin of all creation and the great provider. Everything that exists comes from Him and is sustained by Him. When we recognize God as the true source and provider, anxiety about life slowly reduces. Trust replaces fear. He must be. He will provide, He has been providing. You have to add one in second. Number 3, hammer the truth that He is the master with a master plan for our lives. Life may appear confusing or unfair at times, but behind every experience, there is a higher intelligence at work. Nama chanting reminds us again and again, I am not the controller, he is the master. Some dimensions, We need not we need not break our head with these words. Something that will connect Nama with our daily life. That much if we have in our mind, we are safe. Not too technical. Something that is connected. At the moment, we feel when we are in Nama session, it is a separate activity. The moment we come out of the Nama session, it is not directly linked to the common life. So here is an attempt made, conscious effort. We are refining it. First we had last year, again we thought something more to be added, and this probably will give us some more idea that by the time we move to May 15th, we will have 3 days again Namosava. We might be able to improve it. Again, further improvement can be made in the weekend, year-end session. These are all the sankalpas he has given to us. So hammer the truth that he is the master with a master plan for our lives. Okay. Recognize that he is with us and has always been with us. Recognize, not that we have to. He has been with us. We have to recognize. God is not someone who comes and goes. He has always been with us in joy, in pain, in clarity, and in confusion. When I cry, when I weep, when I earn, when I lose, he is with us. So recognize that he is with us, has always been with us. Like space, chanting strengthens this living awareness of his constant presence. If we practice this, in times of crisis, we will know some purpose will be there. I can't understand, I can't bear, this is too much for me to bear. But heart of heart, I know there must be a purpose, there must be a purpose, there must be a purpose. So I will not lose heart. Like space which is always present, whether we notice it or not. The previous one, like a teacher who knows, hammer the truth that he is the master with a master plan. Like a teacher who knows the syllabus, those students do not. Because of the syllabus only, the classes are being taken. Student need not know, may not know also. To him, there is only a subject and class. Like a navigator guiding a ship through unseen currents. We are all passengers. Passengers may not know all these things, but the navigator is guiding a ship through unseen currents. And then, fifth, we often say, I did this, I achieved that. With the deeper reflection, we realize that thought, strength, opportunity, outcome are all enabled by him. Chanting nurtures humility and gratitude. Like electricity working through different appliances. If the electricity is not there, finished. Of course, electricity by itself cannot give heat or cold. It needs a particular heater or a medium. But electricity is not there, means finished. So similarly, like electricity working through different appliances. Remember that he within us is doing all. Like breath, which sustains life without our control. Realize that nothing is ours, everything belongs to God. We come into this world with nothing and leave with nothing. What we hold in between is entrusted to us, not owned by us. Nama chanting helps us live as caretakers, not possessors. Like a library book, used, not owned. Like a caretaker of a garden, not its creator. Know that God in our heart is the same God who dwells in all. The divine within me is not different from the divine in others. This understanding softens judgment, reduces conflict, expands love, Chanting slowly shifts our vision from separation to unity, like water in different vessels. Same water, different shapes. Like one sky seen from many windows. 8. Become calm and cheerful always. True cheerfulness is not excitement, it is inner steadiness. Nama chanting settles the mind, brings a quiet joy that is not dependent on circumstances. Like a deep lake, calm beneath surface ripples. Beneath surface ripples.
Manslai.
No.
No, it is there. Schools.
National anthem.
You are not creating any problem.
No problem.
Like a child at play, naturally joyful without reason. Because she is capable of doing it.
I am simple, humble, and spontaneous, Swamiji.
We should say that. Somebody should say it. Purify the heart so that God may take his seat in us. Cravings, likes and dislikes, attachments, rigid opinions clutter the heart. Chanting gently cleanses these layers, making the heart a clear space where the divine can dwell naturally. Like cleaning a mirror so it can reflect clearly. Like clearing weeds so plants can grow. Be ever watchful. Make God our helper, friend, and refuge. Life becomes lighter when we stop carrying everything alone. Through chanting, we learn to lean on God. Through chanting, we learn to lean on God, not as a distant power, but as a close companion and refuge. Like a handrail while climbing steps, like a walking stick for an elderly person. The stick does not walk for them, but it gives support and balance at every step. Like a mobile torch in the dark. It does not remove the night, but it helps us move safely through it. So make God our helper, friend, refuge. Chant with faith and devotion. The power of chanting lies not in repetition alone, but in sincerity. When the heart participates, the name works deeply within us. Like watering a plant regularly, not occasionally. Like cooking with attention. The same ingredients, when cooked with care, taste different. Like speaking from the heart instead of reading aloud. Words may be the same, but the feeling makes all the difference. Chant with faith and devotion. Number 12. Ensure that outer activities remain in harmony with remembrance. Chanting is not separate from daily life. Yes, we should have read this at the time of beginning. First we started chanting, and then it stays with us. So we are happy. But it is not linked to our daily life. Chanting is not separate from daily life. When remembrance flows into speech and action, life itself becomes worship. Like music and rhythm moving together. Like breathing while walking. Natural, not forced. Oh. Maybe that our chanting must be indirectly helping us. We can't say that no. Try to hear our chanting, both vocal and mental. Listening to the chant anchors the mind in the present, in the present, listening, so that it doesn't go anywhere. This simple attentiveness reduces distraction, deepens inner connection. Like listening to one's own voice while singing, like watching footsteps while walking in the dark. Whole souled, attentive, consciously doing what we are trying during our Movana session. Try to feel the gap between mantras. Between two repetition lies silence. That is why we don't have to go in for anywhere for the silence. All that we have to do is to try to train the mind to feel, recognize, experience the gap between the two sounds. Om, Shri. That silence is not empty. Between the two repetition lies silence. That silence is not empty, it is full of awareness. Sensing this gap leads the mind towards meditation. Like silence between musical notes. Like the pause between inhale and exhale. Consciously chant to arrest restlessness. Restlessness cannot be forced away. But when the mind is gently held by the name, scattered thoughts naturally settle. This can be tried in the morning. Maximum time mentally chanting and hearing. Maximum time. After that, we may have to talk, act, do various activities. Like a kite steadied by its string, like children calming down when given a task. As soon as it cries, we give something, then it holds on. 16. Know that God is peace, love, compassion, creativity. God is not merely an idea or image. He expresses himself as peace in the mind, love in the heart, compassion in action, creativity in life. Peace means like still water. Love like a mother's care, not expecting anything. Compassion like helping without being asked, voluntarily. Creativity like nature constantly renewing itself. For example, seed, seedling, plant, tree, You can see that difference. 17. Remove the veil that hides his present. Ignorance is like a thin veil. It hides but does not destroy the truth. Chanting slowly removes this, revealing what was always present. Like fog lifting in the morning, like dust removed from spectacles. Expand from me to we and then to him. 18. Spiritual growth is an expansion of identity. From self centeredness, we move to inclusiveness and finally to surrender to the divine. Like family, community, humanity, expansion, like drop, river, and ocean. 19. See him in everything and everybody. When we train ourselves to see God in all, reaction soften and compassion deepens. Reaction soften and compassion deepens. Chanting refines our vision, not just our beliefs. Like gold in different ornaments, like one melody played on many instruments. 20. Lead the mind into deep stillness. All these examples are from daily life. So the purpose of bringing that is, oh, Nama chanting is for that. Nama chanting is not separated, it's not separated, not separated. So I have to keep on hammering the mind so that there is a connection between my outer life and the chanting. Lead the mind into deep stillness. Stillness is not dullness, it is alert peace. Nama chanting gently leads the mind from noise to clarity, like mud settling in water. Like loud music fades when the music system is switched off. 21. Awaken to the consciousness that we are Ram. Ram is not only a name, it's a state of being. Chanting awakens the awareness that our true nature is divine, calm, pure. Like remembering one's true name after some confusion. Like walking from a dream and knowing who you are.
Waking from
22. Lift us to spontaneity, simplicity, humility. The sign of spiritual maturity is not complexity but simplicity. As ego dissolves, life becomes natural, spontaneous, humble. Like a tree laden with fruits bends naturally. Like a child acting without calculation. 23. Realize that He is our sole refuge. All external supports are limited. God alone remains steady in every condition. Chanting strengthens this inner reliance. Like the ground beneath our feet. We are 100% sure about it, no? Like a harbor during a storm. 24. Realize that we come from God and are returning to Him. Life is not random, it's a sacred journey from Him through experience and back to Him. From Him we came through experience and then back to Him. Chanting keeps us oriented on this path. Like a bird leaving its nest, returning at dusk. The day is spent outside, but the home remains the same. Like a wave rising from the ocean, merging back. Waves appear separate for a while, but their essence is the ocean. Like a journey from home and back home. Morning we go out, come back. Realize that we come from God, we are returning to Him. 25. Give up individual will, accept God's will. Personal desires bind us. Divine will frees us. When we align with God's will, resistance fades, trust grows. come back. This is this point on which many people may have many types of approach. So one approach it came to us, we will share. Give up individual will, accept God's will. Like a child holding the parent's hand while crossing a road. The child may not see the traffic, but trusts the guidance. Like following road signs while traveling. Fighting the signboards creates confusion. Trusting them makes the journey sweet, smooth. Realize that nothing is irrelevant or insignificant. Every experience has a meaning. Nothing is wasted in the divine scheme. Chanting helps us recognize value even in small or difficult moments. Like small screws holding a machine together. Like one word changing the meaning of a sentence. Number 27. Know that each of us is unique, born to reveal God uniquely. No one can replace our role. Each life is a distinct expression of the divine. Chanting helps us live our uniqueness without comparison. Like different flowers in one garden, like different notes in one melody. And finally, 28. Realize that He is everywhere. Do not limit Him. God cannot be confined to a place, time, or method. Chanting expands awareness until life itself becomes remembrance. Like salt dissolved in water. Then the salt cannot be localized, Like fragrance wafting beyond the flower. Repetition of the name must bring God into the mind, otherwise repetition is mechanical. It is no good repeating God's name like a parrot. Remembrance must develop into an intoxication of God, and that intoxication in turn must develop into God consciousness. So much so, you come to know that you and He are one. Thereafter, you are aware of the divine presence at all times. Papa's words. Coming back to that individual will and God's will, many people ask that doubt, very genuine doubt. Do we have free will? Yes. Do we have free will? No. There is a freedom now, The expressions are coming out because of this so-called freedom. You are hearing, you can hear, you need not hear. You can allow the mind to go elsewhere, you can allow the mind to be here. So freedom is there. Freedom is there. So in that way, so the moment He has given us a sense of individuality, the nature of our activities are there, which we call as freedom. But like electricity and the instruments give us varied, it is not same. So the amplifier amplifies the sound. Same thing cannot be done by the amplifier has got that. Only through that amplifier the sound gets amplified. But electricity should be there, na? Bereft of electricity, it cannot work. So that is God's will. But the amplifier works to amplify the sound. So relative freedom is there, Think about it. The equipment as such, so our sense of individuality has that characteristic to be present. We call it as freedom. Start thinking about it. You may get some more dimensions. So we call it as free. The question came because we all understand there is freedom for us. Today, tomorrow, when we go through, certain changes are in their mind. That means freedom is there, no? But I hardly recognize the power behind it. No,
But
that's
then,
eh?
when we know that the power is again inspiring that change, then where is the freedom?
When it comes, but even then it comes, through that equipment. It is not same, Only an amplifier can amplify this sound.
Correct.
That particular act, the amplifier only has got no. It has got freedom. You can, in that sense.
It's not, but it still cannot
It
be
cannot.
said as
It cannot.
freedom.
That is why we think we are unaware of the electricity. We are unaware of the power behind it. But each one is bringing it out.
He is.
But that
He
is
says
only
we are bringing
when
it
somebody says, before somebody says, we feel we have got
done.
freedom. Because the
As
equipment.
long as the sense of individuality feels that
Yeah,
he has
yeah,
done,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
freedom.
Ah.
The moment it
When
realizes,
when the Guru says that you are not what you are, you bereft of God, you don't exist. God is power. God is a subtle and mysterious power, in whose presence body, mind, intellect functions. All these things the Guru says. Then when I keep on going deeper into it, then I realize the divine will. Until such time, even if somebody says there is no individual will, I will not be able to accept it. To me, I am thinking, I am doing, I am acting. There is a freedom. Because God has given us this equipment to body, mind, intellect to function as something on which we have to keep on thinking and getting more and more clarity. As we keep on thinking, it becomes clearer and clearer to us. So there is individual will, there is divine will, but there is no individual will without divine will.
that's clear.
There is individual will and there is divine will, but without divine will, there is no individual will. The moment we realize the individual will, divine will, there is no individual. Until such time, individual will. So think about it. This is how we started pondering deep about it. And there is another talk given by some Swami. Tomorrow we will do that. So the idea is that the Nama chanting, which is the mainstay of Ananda Ashram, and which brought out the ultimate realization in Papa and Mataji, and later on in Swamiji. Papa Mataji declared that Swamiji did not declare, that's all. Papa Mataji declared. So the mainstay of this ashram is holding on to Nama for this realization. And that is the purpose and that will bring out the absence of otherness. That will bring out that everything is valid. That will bring out acceptance. That will bring out that he is with us, he has been with us. That will bring out the master has got a master plan for all of us. So it's all these dimensions. And he stands for creativity, not simply sitting. No. He stands for perfection, efficiency. Anything that we do with love, with a touch of love, touch of perfection, touch of dedication, touch of gratitude. So to link this, we have been watching ourselves because like them we couldn't, because they were exclusively going through that for a couple of years and they could master it. In the midst of so many activities, we have also been prompted to include this, but we have not thoroughly shifted to one. So by the time we get a grip and when we interact, we lose. We lose the grip. We don't say we lose the entire thing. We lose the grip. And next, again we try again. So that means, it comes and goes, it comes and goes, it comes and goes, it doesn't stick. So then we thought it would be better if when the prayer goes, in a mysterious way, he gives us these ideas. So that is how this Namotsava came. Every year, otherwise we used to have lectures by different people. stotras, songs. Ultimately, it may have its own use, but the full purpose of this ashram is to realize His presence within us and know that He is in everywhere. So for that, we have to concentrate on Nama, 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 Nama. So how to improve the quality of our Nama? What are the ways when such a prayer was offered? These are all the things that came out. Tomorrow we will also go through 33 boats. It will be there in the venue, so that whenever we are not chanting, whenever we are moving about, that will also connect it to Nama, 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 Nama. So during these 2 days, our mind will be fully preoccupied with this only. And on the first day, during our brief briefing, we will request everybody kindly ensure that our mind space is only in these, so that other talks may kindly be suspended for 2 days. And what is the outcome of this, that we will try to evaluate on the third day. To what extent we have been able to hold on to this, and which are the areas where we have to improve, all those things. It's a collective, it's not somebody gives instruction, somebody follows it, no. It's a collective effort by all the participants. So far we have been told 140 or 150 people have given their name. It might go up to 200 also. It will be a wonderful experience, no doubt. These are all something which we wanted to share. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram